Yandere Simulator.
Hello, I am the legendary YandereDev, creator of the famous hit indie game phenomenon Yandere Simulator. Would you like to
And a lot of people used to be real negative towards his 3D models and how Yandere used to code his game back in quarantine. Basically, the performance in this game used to be really bad. So I thought, is it still the same thing? Maybe it's slightly better now because it's been already like 6 or 7 years. A lot of stuff changed. A lot of stuff. So I thought, why not to check on it? So the game's still getting updates and they're still active on the game, obviously. The last kind of update was back in June 30th, where they added some animations and some voice lines, which is really cool.
See here. He said black and gold. Sounds easy.
Anyway, I downloaded the latest version and I played the game a little bit. And I would say it ran on my laptop kinda alright, I guess. But I had to turn off a bunch of post-processing settings and had to decrease the resolution. So yeah, maybe it's not that good. Alright, so I decompiled the Yandere Simulator source code. Now we can finally see how it's going. Yandere Simulator was known using a bunch of insane if and else statements in his code. And I think the worst part was that he ran all of the positions, behaviors, and all of the closing stuff on every frame on update function, which is not good. I wonder if he still has a calculate affection function with a bunch of if and else statement code. I wonder if he still changed that one. Nope, it's still there somehow. That's crazy. He didn't even bother to change it. I wonder if he changed other scripts to switch statements maybe. I mean, this code is like the small piece. There might be a change on other functions or other scripts. Let's see the student script. The student ID still has a bunch of if and else statements, checking to see if the student still has a certain ID. So he's still running a bunch of checks every frame on update function for nearly each of the 100 students. That is still not necessary. That's the reason why when you kill students, the FPS gets boosted. I was actually really surprised by how many else and if statements I had in the code inside the update function, which is crazy by the way. People weren't exaggerating, it's actually quite insane here. Uncle didn't even bother to do anything about it and it's already been like 6 freaking years. That's pretty wild. And I also wonder how the clock script looks like now. And guess what? It's still the same. It's still the same. As usual, the code is full of if and else statements, updating the digital clock UI every single frame. Because it's running inside the update function, it's allocating the brand new string in memory 60 times a second. All of those old strings just get left behind, forcing the garbage collector to work overtime to clean them up, which eventually causes the frame drops. Plus, constantly looping and checking the time every frame is just wasting the CPU cycles. Instead of the clock telling the school to change periods, the clock should just tell the script that the periods changed and let other scripts react. And I also want to see how police script works, and turns out it's still the same. There's a bunch of if and else statements everywhere. That's literally cooking the FPS. And this is really insane and it's funny as well at the same time. Instead of that, he could have used maybe switch statements, and for the timer, instead of checking it every 60 seconds in update function, he could have just coroutine it, which is Unity's way of saying pause a specific block of code for a few seconds then finish it. It's not just these scripts. There's a bunch of scripts with the if and else logic that runs an update function. And there's bunch of scripts with the same logic. This is kinda insane. I guess that's just the way Yandere programs his games. Not only the scripts make the FPS drain, but I heard there's a bunch of simple models with insane polygons that drains the game's frame rate like crazy. I wonder if that toothbrush model is still inside the game. For example, on my laptop, I have to get the resolution down and turn off all the post-processing effects just to play this game. Even though I don't even have that type of a garbage laptop, I still have to turn off all of those settings just to play this game. So I can't imagine how the model's polygons looks like. They probably have to do something with the game as well. So what's the point of this video? I just want to show you guys that there's literally nothing changed with the code whatsoever. The old ones are still there, and that's the reason probably why the game lags most of the time. But the game itself is not bad at all, and it's still relevant in 2026, and people still making videos about it, which is really cool, by the way. It's really just some optimization issues, and maybe they will get fixed later. Probably not, because he would have done that. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and that's pretty much it.
Oh my god. Ooh. Ooh. What a nice view. Looking pretty good up there. Look at that. Beautiful. Just beautiful.